Remember, we were right at a boss battle. Boop. The smoke. Yeah, they blow out one of my candles, but give him two. Yeah, that sounds about right. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. Weren't we just talking about this? He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I'm the angler. Go fish. Let's use the smoke so we can get the bones and a sacrifice. Schloink. We got 3, or is that 4? I think that. Either way, I'm gonna do that. So now I have that. Oh no, I need a sacrifice for that. I forgot to wait for the tail. You know what? It's a boss battle. What better time, right? Let's see how this goes. Go fish. This not be looking good. Got a wriggling tail. We'll just do this and that. See where this gets us. Well, there we go. Hey, T-Row, what's up, man? Sorry, I was concentrating on the game. Let me relight your candles. Oh, wait, it's not the angler anymore. I was doing a crappy, modified whatever accent. Very well. You may choose a rare card. Well, I am doing good. The best card in the game, in my personal opinion. So we've got Ouroboros. Ouroboros? Urayuli? I've never actually had to say that one out loud. Urayuli. And the pack rat. But I'm going for an Ouroboros. Don't ask, I have no idea. I'm just playing around tonight. I'm having fun. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. I don't know, you guys liking that creepy thing I'm doing or not? I'm trying to be creepy anyway. Nice. Okay, I try. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. The elk. The tragic rat king, When their tangled bodies became corpses, you will gain 4 bones. I'm going to go with the raven. Let's see if we can warm by the fire in this cold, cold snow. Not cocoa cane. It's chocolatey. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have no food. But perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power? That is not the one I wanted. That is the one I wanted. The power of the Ouroboros was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Well, that's all I can do right now. Ow! Stop that. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to win that one. How disappointing. Did I finish all of these? No, I still had this one. I can never remember how you were supposed to do this one. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I can't move that one. I need that one. And that one. I only get 3 out of here. I don't understand how to do this one. I always forget. Wait, is it this way? Got it. I had to kill the one I couldn't move. Yeah, the arrows. I had to kill the one I couldn't move, so he didn't shift this one over. This one does 2 points of damage. This one does 3, 5. I get it now. I made the mistake that I make every stupid time. Hey, there's more glittering in those teeth. I've struck gold. Gold. I've struck gold. Is there anywhere? Okay. So let's see if we can pass the trial. The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. The trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. So the rules of the game are, well, I'll explain them when I get back into a actual match. I think that's the only one I can actually try. 1, 3, failure. So I can enhance a card. Let's enhance or pull from something. Let's go Stinky. And give it to... What? Aw, I was going to give it to the skink. Skink. You know, a stinky skink? But I already enhanced that card. Okay, so rules of the game. So I need a sacrifice because everything costs the 2 blood, 2 blood here or 1 blood, everything costs to go in. So the first thing you have to do is have a sacrifice on the table. So boom, put a sacrifice out there. Now this one has the ability to lose its tail, which then leaves behind a thing in the way. Bones are a different cost. They don't cost sacrifices, they cost bones. See the coins on the side are the amount of bones I have. I did that wrong. I'm going to throw you there, and throw you. Don't want to take the hit. And basically what I'm trying to do is, okay, this is their attack power. So I have 2, 1, 3, 1. Pretty decent overall. These ones are flying because of the wing symbol. This one basically allows it to just keep going back to my hand when it dies. This symbol allows them to pump up the one next to them. And this one just has a high health. It's pretty basic card game mechanics. This one will grow bigger over time if I let it. This one pushes anything out of its way and it moves to the side. Left or right, depending on which way it can go. This one tries to move to the side depending on which way it can go. Okay, now here's an interesting trick. This is actually something I learned from playing the game. Now, every time you kill the Ouroboros, it gets bigger. So now it's a 3-2. So, kill it. Drop. Take these 2. Boom. Kill it again. Because I have the infinite combo basically here. I can just keep doing this. Yeah, one more time. And because I timed it right, yes, that is very broken. Once I figured that out, it is super broken. But because I timed it right, I also have child 13 back. Yeah, it's brilliant. If you can get it done right, it's awesome. The pernicious vulture, a tyrant of the skies. The elk, and Casey. Casey's just got some good abilities. So like, boom. What can I give it to? Oh, that's right. We'll use Gigi. You're mentioned again, Gigi. So when you have two symbols at the bottom, now it's split and... Where'd you go? So you grow over time. When you're hit, you deal damage, and you have split. You get a hit on either side. Wonderful death card. How many? Okay, I have enough. I was checking the teeth in the bowl. So I'll go this way so I can get more brain cells so I can remember what I'm supposed to be saying. Pelts. Oh, these all grow. Well, that's all I can do. Don't really need a sacrifice with that on the board. Bam, bam. Now, for the other broken thing I did. No, I need 3. Dagnabbit. And get 2. I placed these all wrong. I was not thinking. Oh, overkill damage. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. For those of you who play Magic, it has trample. Always. Every card. So, what I am going to do, since I buggered do this, do this, yeah, it's still nice. It's still very nice, even for those who don't play. Sorry, I'm trying to help, be a little bit more conversant on how the game works. It's basically a card game right now. Each card has its costs, and you have to make up those costs. In here, it's, sacrifices. I didn't get as much overkill. Hey, Tom, how's it going? The exquisite pelts. Oh, no, that's a different. Our first one's free. I had enough for a golden, and nothing more. Much appreciated. Totem. So now what are we going to enhance? Can I do it? Bam. You missed your game. What game? A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reach out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Well, this ain't fun. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Silence. They're all mechanical. Ow. And honestly, this is the best thing I can do. Well, crap. I need to tip the scales. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you'd really do it. You think that's bad? Now we gotta find out what this does. Right? Yes, I just stabbed myself in the eye. So, boom. And literally lost my eye. Let's go through. And let's block. I hate using up a pelt that way. Oh, no, I hit once, so I'm good. Yay! Too fast. Too soon. That's not good. Yeah, it doesn't count. Yeah, the pelts don't count as a sacrifice. Can I beat this? It don't look like it. Yeah, if you win too quickly, this is what happens. There was no way to win that. Well, technically there is an achievement for being able to win that, but you have to, like, seriously plan for it. Yes, Sea of Bears. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Did you really think that would work for you? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. So second death card. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Well, obviously I want to go one sacrifice. The cost of one blood from the worker ant. And another, this time, we will use its power and health. The numbers. Should we go with the River Snapper at 1/6 or do the Raven at 2/3? Oh, what do they have on Game Pass? Blueprints. There you go. It's a wonderful game. What are we thinking? 1/6 from the River Snapper or the Raven's 2/3? Excellent blocker or standard damage? I think you should give it a shot, Tom. I mean, it's on Game Pass. Blocker? Anybody else? Any other choices? Blocker? All right. 1 power and 6 health from the River Snapper. Now, choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Well, of these, this one's the best one. A sigil of many lives and a sigil of worthy sacrifice from Child 13. I never did ask you your name. Let me check. Yeah, currently I'm not dropping any frames. Nothing's complaining on my side. So it says I'm still going good. I'm sorry you're lagging. So in honor of that, you now have your own card. Only one thing remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. Ew. Sneeze. Well, it's okay, Ghoulie. You're a worthy sacrifice and you have many lives. Not much for trading that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? Right? A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. Okay. Let's choose a card. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. Birds, elks, or insects? We've got one insect. We have one card that matches that. I think we should go birds, though. Or do we want insects? Insects can be very powerful if they swarm. And there's really no wrong choice. We only have one fly block. Birds? Well, I knew Ash was say birds. So we got 2 votes for birds. Anybody else have a choice? All right, so we have 2 birds. Yeah, deer, horned animals. 1 for deer. And I think Ghoulies like lagging. 3 for bird, 2 for stag. Sorry, guys. Gotta go birds. A randomly chosen bird. Did you wish for something else? No, raven's cool. I'm cool with a raven. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. That is not what I meant to do. No. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. I meant to look at them and I couldn't undo. I clicked wrong. I don't even know what my choices were. I was looking at chat. I was going to ask you guys. I'm upset now. A totem battle. So the dogs will dig down and defend places. So what is this one? Ant spawner. When a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created in... Oh, okay, you know what? I am not complaining that I accidentally did that. That is actually a pretty potent capability. So to show you guys what we've got here, I get a worker ant. Now, just because I can... There we go. Like I said, it's not a bad strat. The only thing better is when you get the, every time it dies, it goes back to your hand sigil. Yeah, I really don't need any other cards. As long as I can do certain things. Okay, so we've got reptiles, insects, or deer. Well, we had 2 votes for stag last time, so I'm going stag. Unless the 2 votes for stag have changed their vote, now that we have different choices. We have reptile, insect, or stag. Deer thingy. So, Tom, Gossip, what is your choices this time? Stick with your old vote of stag. Good, I am very glad. Well, now I'm going to make you use that head. Oh yeah, Green Jeans, you didn't vote last time. Because you're a big fan of Raven. Okay, stag it is. So we had 2 votes for stag, right? Now we have the carver again. Hopefully I don't screw this up. The bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gentle shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. I'm happy with what I have. Want that and that. And every time you come to her, you can swap it out, but I'm happy with the insect. I can get more bones out of him if I need it. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Well, what do we got going? Okay, pronghorn. Is that a squirrel? Yes, it is a squirrel. So let's see, there's supposed to be another guy around here. Oh, that changed. Squirrel and wolf. Okay. So I was pretty sure. So is there another card? What? I do relish snuffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. Oh, I would definitely suggest it. This game is basically infinite play. I will, like, I will just go back and play the game. It is absolutely the best. Like, even though I've beaten this game, I still have fun playing it. I don't want to do too many spoilers, but this game is longer than you think. It's not just a card game. So I've got all these cards. Where else would I find the third talking card? In here somewhere? I'm not going to brute force this. I don't know if they modified this for mobile, and I'm not sure if how it would play. Okay. You went insects first, then went to birds? Is it on Switch? Okay. I don't own a Switch, so. Well, yeah, it's obviously on PC. That's what I'm playing it on. A second raven. Ooh, the cat. The elk fawn. The nascent fawn. It quickly grows into an elk. I want the cat. Also on Xbox? Okay. I wasn't sure. Like I said, I've only ever played it on PC. Oh, well, I wasn't. Thanks, Green Jeans. Is there any... Oh, I can give the cats... but I don't really have anybody good to give the cats ability to. Oh, nice. Hey, Tom, it's on Game Pass. You can play this game. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. The fiance started playing it on Game Pass. Fiance. Sorry, I love saying fiance that way. Fiance. So I know I want to give the cat's ability to somebody. Apparently. Somebody wiser in the ways of Xbox just told me so. Honestly, I think giving him the infinite sacrifice. Yeah? All right. Totem battle. I was thinking I was grabbing another. This is the way of the Xbox. So, this might be fun. Okay, so we do the infinite sacrifice. Total misplay. Oh, shut up. You don't even know what game I'm playing. Bears and goats. Yeah, there you go. Well, exactly. Coyote. Wolf cub. Worker ant. Ah, the diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. Well, with what we've got going on, the strategy right now would be to go with the ant. So let's see. Let's give the move to somebody. I have never done this combo before. Right? A mobile ant. The greater smoke. That smoke, it is great indeed. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand in the way of me, gold? Be darned. Greetings. A squirrel. Greater smoke. I have fun. I do have fun. Oh, I did that backwards from what I wanted to. I was paying attention to chat too much. You killed my rock. There's gold in them there cards. Gold. I've struck gold. I'll strike you, you butthead. Yes, it is called Inscryption. Only right after the R, there's supposed to be a Y. It is spelled... Even though it'll tell you that it's wrong, that is how it's spelled if you're trying to find the game. Yeah, no problem. My mule and her pack. Need a light. Well, of course I'm going to be a weirdo. Your reward. Lovely pack rat. Child 13. And you notice something? Ouroboros? It's still an 8-8 from the last game. Yes, Ash, I know, I'm being facetious. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. It means I'm making a joke, Ash. Let me think. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. I need some stuff in my pack. The kingfisher, a slippery hunter. The adept kingfisher. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. The meddlesome bat, a minor terror. I'm going to go with the kingfisher. Burbs. Burbs and bugs. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Oh no, you can't use that. Well, then I'm gonna pick it. Tell me I can't use something. I want to see if I can get, yeah, okay. I need some pelts so I can get better items. So, what do you do? I am serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Oh, you legit just... He stole my bottle. He stole my bottle. My bottle. I'm so annoyed, I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do. Sorry. Why did I? The deadly Atta. The Quixote. Quixote was mean. I don't like you. Rattler. Oh, very nice. I will definitely encourage anybody to play either one of these games. Blueprints, Inscryption. I mean, I technically beat Blueprints, but I'm still playing it because there's still more to learn. And I'm actually kind of curious what happens if I do like a second run through. Let's see, the Trapper. My pelts are clean. Have a free one. I don't have enough for that one, so I'll take that. Thanks for your patronage. Thanks for your patronage. Well, I need some more pack stuff. I think squirrel would probably be the best bet. Such a conformist. Wait, how is that a conformist? Playing a couple of games. What, because you're conforming to what I do? That is not conformity, buddy. Trust me. Lucky draw. Actually, yes. So, bam, 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 bam. Tell that to most places that just like shut down. And actually, Inscryption is Ghouli's fault. Ghouligan is the one that introduced me to this game and how great it is. I hate nonconformists. They're all alike. Sorry, that was making a joke. I have pretty good sacrifices right now. We have Jaws. I don't really need, but that makes me give up a card. I guess I could give up the bullfrog. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Bullfrog. You callously slaughtered the bullfrog. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with one extra bone. You shook the viscera of the poor bullfrog and carried onwards. Shook off. Yeah, I just grabbed the viscera and just shook it. You shook off the viscera. I will get this proper. I promise. You shook off the viscera of the poor bullfrog and carried onwards. There's bones in them there cards. Oh, I want an infinite sacrifice. What are you? Kingfisher, Coyote, Kingfisher. Okay. Ooh. I wanted to do that. I just haven't got into it. Well, that was dumb of me. I wasn't paying attention. I hoped for more. Let's try this. I've always wanted to get into leather crafting and tooling. The Trial of Power. The three. Oh, wait. No, I was making this thing be more whispery. The trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. I think power is my best bet. And hope I don't draw the ant. 2. I've always lost it by 1. 2 from the raven, 0 from the rabbit pelt, and 1 from the stink bug. Oh, nice. Perhaps next time, the creature rasped as it retreated back into the cave. Yeah, you keep telling me that, and it keeps not being next time. Nah, I think it's... Trust me, I know you can win at it. I've done it enough. You know what? 2 sigils for the price of 1. Flight and dipping down. Let's make a sea wolf. Even though I haven't seen this guy but once. Oh, we're back to Mr. Fishy. Let's see if I can work on that Scottish. The mud tugged at your hard. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. This is more Irish. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. Which fish hard choose? Which fish hard choose? Oh, I remember my strategy for this. Fresher fish, easy choose. New fish, easy choose. Take new fish, easy. Why don't you have something that's going to be useless to you, sir? Fresh, choose. Mine? Now go fish. And since you like using your hook so much, I'm gonna take it from you. Go fish. Of course, it's not what I wanted. Go fish. I've got them anyway, folks. Yep. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. Oh, okay. Thought I was playing longer. The amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever changing. That filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The douse. I'm gonna try that one. I don't think I've used that one very often, and I can't remember how it works. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. Oh yes, I know. The relief of fresh air quickly gave way to bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. So am I keeping you guys entertained tonight? We doing good? I got 3 pelts. Show me your exquisite pelts. Hair pelts. I'm going to go with the mantis. Good. I'm glad. I'm trying to. This one how is it? If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing a sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Okay. I think the alpha's worth more to me. Incredible, or no. Incredible. Golden pelt. Mantis God. 3 splits. Not true. Do we go for a second the Douse? Do we go for Child 13, an old and favorite? You have a good night, T-Row. Sorry if I'm boring you to sleep. I'll work on it. I'll be better next time. I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, have a good night. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's generally the way I go. Especially if you can put it that sigil on Ouroboros. That's really broken. Yes, I know, T-Row. You have my gratitude. I meant to... I don't have enough teeth for more pelts, so that's really going to be a waste. But it's too... I might be able to get a good win there, but here I can increase a card, which, like I said, if I can give, that to Ouroboros, that's a... Oh, I'm sorry, Green Jeans. You might need to refresh. You seem to be a lot slower than the rest of chat, Green Jeans. I've noticed that it does that to me sometimes, like it'll start lagging. On my end, if I'm on, I don't know if you're on mobile or on a PC. I know on mobile, when I try to watch Twitch, it'll lag. And then I'll have to refresh, and it catches back up. But that's just my guess. So see, we take Mantis God and give that sigil to Ouroboros. So now, Ouroboros will hit 3 times. It's a bit broken. Wow. The coin dropped on its edge. I'd say that's pretty impressive. Okay, it's this. So let's see what happens. Ah, okay. So it's just the fact that you're a little. I'll try to wait a little bit longer. Oh. And I can't sacrifice that, so. Just enough. Okay. I also know my internet here is actually pretty stable. The black goat. The kingfisher. Turkey vulture. Well, black goat's the best one of those choices. Although the kingfisher is a good choice too. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have no food, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its power, said another. See if I can pump Mantis. The fire warmed the weary Mantis and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your Mantis in tow, you retreated to the woods. Right? Definitely Baba Yaga vibes. I mean, this whole thing is like, you know, twisted fairy tale vibes, you know. I mean, playing death for your life. Because you keep coming back. So, I mean, am I actually going to be able to do something like this right off the bat? This is so utterly broken. Oh, it actually broke me. No, it didn't. Never mind. Okay. Damn it! When will a worthy challenger appear? I'm gonna go this way. We have the grizzly, the elk fawn, or the river snapper. Elk fawn it is for me. Mushroom? Mushroom. That pitiful possum. I always go squirrel. We'll go with possum. I want to go to mushroom. They might be a little magical, you might say. Not ready for the black goat yet. Dead. There was really not much I could have done there. Alas, it is time for you to perish. And this is all part of it. Like, just dying is literally part of the game. I don't remember if Ouroboros will keep the sigil I put on it or not. Please try to remain alive for just a short while longer. I would like a memento. Your death card. Let us begin. Please choose a card to draw a cost from. One cost. Simple choice. Easy choose. And another. This time, I will use its power and health. The numbers. Well, 2-3 is better than any of the rest. 2 power and 3 health from the Raven. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Gee, I wonder which one I'm going to choose. Like, really, is this a choice? Deathless and triple attack? A sigil of Unkillable and a sigil of the Trifurcated Strike from the Ouroboros. I never did ask your name. There you go, green jeans. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Are you ready? I love that flashbang. Reminds me of Darkwood's morning scene. There we go. But I had such high hopes for the last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go. Or you will die. Your starting deck. Hey, Ghoulie, they don't know his name yet. Or did they? Have we mentioned that his name is Leshy? I don't think they have. Let's go this way. Oh, yeah, that's my starting deck. I don't choose these. This is just who I have right now. Choose costs. Well, since I'm at the very beginning, obviously 1 star. I'm not sure what that is. Right? Well, it's my only choice, so mirror. So do I... I don't think I'm willing to lose a card yet. It is art. Wink, wink. Yes. Tentacles. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power. Stop this. Stoat, you deserve this. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Stoat. It's time to battle. Me again. Squirrel, pronghorn, boulder, so it can't move, so I can put something directly in front of it. You know, I barely ever use the bullfrog. Let's have some fun. You know what? You might be a mighty pronghorn, but you ain't no wolf. We even got some overkill. Just a wee bit happy about that. I want the fire. Jeans O'Green. The covetous magpie. It can fetch any card from your deck. Oh, that is a powerful card. Or I get a second one of that, which we're not sure what it does yet. But no, I'm going to go for Jeans O'Green. Jeans O'Green. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said. But perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its health, said another. So increasing health. Let's balance out the wolf. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of these survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your wolf. Copyright. What, are you mad about Jeans O'Green? No, you're green jeans. This is legally distinct. Oh, I thought I was get a totem piece, not that it was a totem battle. Salutations. Nice top deck. Why, yes, it was. Jeans O'Green, you're going to win this in the first pull. Oh my god. Green jeans? Every time you type in ho, it wants me to stop you. I got it this time though. I just think it's funny. The dauntless bloodhound. It leaps to oppose new creatures when they are played. It didn't even try to do anything on that one. The sparrow. And the worker ant. Oh my gosh. I think I want to go for the bloodhound. See, that's the card. That's the totem I wanted. Yes. So I've always got the squirrel. Hey, people. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Oh, there we go. Squirrels now give 3. Booyah. You hunched down to place her. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. So how you doing tonight, Ghost? See, this is kind of a broken one. Second Bloodhound, the inevitable maggot. They will lurch forth from your hand when your creatures are killed. The Regal Moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. I think I want a second Bloodhound. Nice. I think we all know that one. Work sucks, man. Work sucks. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. I don't really need more health on that one. We'll go with more fly block. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your bullfrog. You passed a massive, empty bowl, surrounded by heaps of unidentifiable giblets and scantlings. Or giblets and scantlings, however you want to pronounce it. It seemed the bowl was designed for a dog. But what earthly hound would require a meal of that size? Where's that hound of mine? Who let that dog out? My mule, curse you. Whoop, whoop, who let the dogs out? Whoop, whoop. I got 2 squirrels. All right, we're good. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's the key. Hey, Stoat, I already killed the mule. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. A lucky draw. There's gold in them cards. Ha! Gold! I've struck gold! Let me know if I'm getting annoying. They keep giving me genes, but they're not giving me the... Oh, because I haven't earned them back. It was wolf cub? I thought it was a full wolf. I'll take it, though. Right? Like, everybody's calling me boss now. Well, not everybody, but, you know. You will not perish. Quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The Dallas. Pack rat. Amalgam. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. Maybe I can get through that trial thing free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. We will need another map. All right, see you soon. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dark smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. The trial of kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. The trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. The trial of wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Woohoo! Your AC is finally fixed. Let's just hope it doesn't burn up again. I don't think I have enough sigils. We'll go with kin. Let the trial of kin begin. Haha. Wolf, amalgam, and stout. Oh, wow. You have passed the trial. Oh. Okay. Magpie, all the way. I don't really need. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. It doesn't really matter, ma'am, because I'm not changing what I already have. Bam! The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. She don't talk much. Yeah, you have 2. Yeehaw! The tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. But I gotta go with Gooligan. Epic support card. All full. But the prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Oh, have you guys noticed any difference in the sound quality tonight? I put up some acoustic tiles and I beefed up my side screen in hopes of helping the sound be better. Oh, it even counts as a squirrel? Nice to know. We'll go 3 for 3, buddy. There's a spider. Hi, spider. What? Hourglass. To the user, your adversary will entirely skip their next turn. Okay. Well, and that was the hope, was that it would be a lot crisper, because I didn't change anything else. I haven't changed any other audio settings. I just put some stuff to block some of the, oh, I don't have anything in my hand. I thought something glitched, to help block some of the echo. And to my ears, it sounds better. But I wanted to make sure that it worked. Okay, so we have 2 bloodhounds, wolf, so we've got wolves, dogs. Hey, Exo. Glad to see you back. And no dogs. We've got 1 reptile, 1 bird. Well, the amalgam counts as everything, so I guess it counts 2 each. So let's go reptile. Just curious, do you guys have an opinion? Reptile. We got 1 vote for reptile. The sneakiest of snakes. Trying to give a little bit more time than normal. Bug, snake. So we've got 2 snakes, 1 bug. I'll wait a little bit longer. Another snaky snake. So I think that outweighs everybody that's here, so. The river snapper. Well, yeah, I figured that was what you meant by the snakes. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. Maybe. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Without another word, the woodcarver was gone. And we've got some epicness. So, let's take out the beehive. And let's pull Jeans O'Green. And that even should be some decent overkill. See? Making your own cards in this game can be quite useful if you have the right choices of cards. You won't find better pelts within 100 miles. Ye won't find better pelts within 100 miles. I keep changing his voice. On the house. Don't have enough for that. Oh, no. But I have enough for a wolf pelt and a rabbit pelt. You have me gratitude? I'd like to. But they won't let me. Yes, the bear trap is signifies the trapper. You came upon the old carver, who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Infinite squirrel. Without another word, the woodcarver was gone. Let's see if I just made a mistake. Yes. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. You bring fresh fish? Easy choose. See, this makes it epic. Go fish. Go fish. And I pull a rabbit pelt. I need another squirrel. I think I made it past him this time. With some overkill. That was actually by luck. I forgot about the strategy. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Urayuli. Strange larva. Long elk. I have no words for this freak of nature. I know what the strange larva does, so I'm going to do that one. The angler's foul smell slowly faded as you continued on. A moment. Sheets of icy snow battered your body as you fought your way up to a vantage point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly, misplaced teeth. You continued on through the snow line. GG Felis. Grizzly Moosebuck. Well, we gotta go for the GG. I don't really need another totem carving. I don't really want to swap what I have. I won't allow you to take any more items. In their stead, take this. A pack rat. Always useful. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is definitely a warlock training with a hag. Well, let's just have some fun first. I think that's enough overkill. What do you guys think? Do I have any pelts? Yes, I have those 3. Are your pelts clean? Hair pelts? Mantis is the best one out of this, in my opinion. Elk Fawn might be worth it. Wolf pelts. I'll take the magpie again. Oh, but no. That's a good dang card. But it's really expensive. That's a even better card. Need to get rid of some of the junk out of my trunk here. River Snapper. It's bones, dear. Oh, it moves the stone. I didn't think it would do that. They're just trying to bury me in moles. Dang. We'll go with the strange larva on this one. I did not mean to grab that. So now I have to play and I don't get to play the strange larva. Not if I want to live. These jeans are green, gotcha. Goodbye, good sir. I just knocked his bloody teeth out. He'll be sipping his hamburgers through a straw. we have mushroom. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists. Yes. Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from. We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures. 1 for each of us. So, pack rat, bloodhound, or elk fawn? Which one do we want to see what happens here? Oh, what, you never heard sucking burgers through a straw? Yeah, you knock somebody's teeth out, they basically have to eat their food as mush. My wife also used to. Elk fawn, play it safe? I'll go with that, Green Jeans. I think this could get messy. Look away. The elk fawn. It is now 1. So what is that? So it's now a 2-2 that grows. Nice. Extra bone. I love when I get the good cards first. No, I don't need you yet. Let's take on a turkey vulture. Actually, no, I have plenty of them. I don't have enough bones. Really? It's painful to it's painful to see. Me pelts are the finest. Take 1. Works for me. Thanks for your patronage. I can never remember what voices I give these guys. Did you bring us 2 of the same? I should give the second one a different voice. We'd like to experiment. Want to try it on a pelt? Or should we, pack rat or bloodhound? Bloodhound? You may want to avert your eyes. You now have but 1 bloodhound. It is stronger. But this will be the last battle I try. It's after time. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts. But something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Yeah, it's already 11, isn't it? Yeah, it's 11. It's like actually later than I normally go. The only thing I really have that's worth anything but I want to try and win. So let's try this. I'm obligated to pass. Or wait, I'm obligated to pass. Oh, I can't sacrifice you. Of course. No, rabbit pelt. Garg. Three was enough. Yay. Now what happens? Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade, dearie. Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts for them. So... trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. So we want to take out its front row. I would have chosen differently. Of course I get Bullfrog. Dang, dude. I didn't count. Need a light. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Pack rat. Well, you know which one we gotta go with. Ouroboros. I'll rob Ross. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. Let me think. And I'm going to leave you on the purple map.